doing nothing.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Hey, Jess. How you doing? I'm gonna turn my camera on in a minute. I've been having trouble with it, so I hope you're doing fine. Last I saw you, you were. Hey, Lawanda. Yes, Apple. I can't talk straight. Happy birthday to Uncle Barry, Uncle Burry, like kind of like Tyler Perry, but not Tyler Perry. It's Uncle Burry. Hey, Urban. Hello, Priest. How are you? Happy birthday. You know I can't talk straight. Oh, what a wonderful day. How are you guys doing? Why is that ding-a-ling going on? What? Somebody at my front door? Did y'all hear that ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling? Somebody's at my front door. Probably Xavion going out the door. I missed you too, Priest. How have you been? Can't believe I am early. I know, huh, Lawanda? But you always right on time, no matter when you show up, sweetie. Always on time. Always on time. I hope you guys had a wonderful Monday. Been really good resting up and getting ready for the new school year. Amen to that. Do you teach, Priest? Are you a teacher? I hope you're having a wonderful summer. Hi, Faith. How are you? Okay, what grade do you teach? All grade levels. Hats off to you, sweetheart. Hats off to you. We need more teachers. We don't have enough. They don't. Where is everybody? I don't know. They'll get here, I guess. You know, we be running on CP time sometimes. You know how we are. Homeroom and English and business. Wonderful. So are you in do you teach high school as well? Yes, it does. It takes a very special person. Hats off to you, sweetheart. We don't have enough of you. We really don't. We do not have enough teachers out here. You gearing up, huh? That's all right. That is all right. I'm glad to hear it. My husband works at a high school. Yes, I call all teachers heroes of today. Exactly. Yes, I think he's down there drinking that caramel frappuccino you gave him, Jess. You know, he had to rub my face in it. Not literally, but he said, "Oh, she's going to be mad at me now because those things give me energy." I said, "Uh-oh, I better rest up." Better rest up. Better not cry. Don't bend over, I'm telling you why. Uncle Barry's birthday's yesterday. Oh, no, Desire, you are right on time, sweetheart. Hi, Crystal. Somebody is getting money. I don't know who. No, he got all his money yesterday. Actually, you guys, yesterday was Uncle Barry's birthday, but I'm still celebrating today for him. Hi, Urban. So yeah, I have a few little video clips from him and his brother's party because he's an identical twin. Oh, Uncle Barry is giving grandson money? Nah, that's usually my job. Exactly, Faith. It should be reversed. But usually I'm the one that gives the grandkids the money. They always see me coming. Is that what he just said? Did he say that? Did he just say that in the chat? Barry, are you giving Xavion money again without telling me? Where are you? I don't see you. Hi, baby, giving our grandsons money. Oh, that one got by me. Okay, okay. See, I'm coming here to do my live stream, and he does stuff behind my back. My door is closed, so I have no idea. Oh, okay. You're late because you was giving him money. Okay. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying a word. I hope you guys had a wonderful Monday. I did. I had 5 kids today, and it wasn't a problem at all. We do, Lawanda. We really do. And it's a big family. That was just a fraction at that party yesterday. Oh, he told you I gave him some money? Did Kyrie tell you I gave him some too? Yes, Jess, I had 5 kids. I had Malachi. I had his 3 siblings, ages 6, 10, and 11. And then I had Xavion and Kyrie, who were also 11. Man, Xavion been, girl, listen, this boy. Lady Letitia asked him how old he was, and he said 20. I said, no, see, that's the problem. That's a problem. I had the whole crew, Jess. They had so much fun. They really did. I didn't bother him. I know, huh, Jess? 20. Was serious too. So she got to see Malachi and she got to see Cecilia. She didn't see the other 2 kids. And I had to make a public service announcement to everyone in the event that they had a problem with the kids being on my live. Their mother gave permission for them to be on my videos. So if anybody got a problem with that, take it up with their mom. And I don't think they want that smoke. But yeah, they're nice. Very sweet, sweet family. Very sweet. The mom is just exemplary in terms of being a mom. I gotta give her hats off all the time. Yep, little bald grandpa, but his hair is curling up, Jess. What's the discussion about today? Well, the title is cyberbullying and the price you pay. And then the other part is happy birthday to Uncle Barry. Auntie, were you on earlier? I didn't see you, but I seen someone else on the screen. Yeah, I was on Lady Letitia's platform and it was StreamYard, so we were able to share. But I didn't mean to hit the button. I don't normally do that. And because I was on my iPad when I went live. Well, when I went on her platform, and there's a button on there. If you press it, it'll combine both content creators' chats. And I had no idea that I had hit this button. Oh, he's so cute with his little curls. He's walking now, sweetie. He is walking all over the place. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Fonda, my earth angel. And Barbara, I've been thinking about you all afternoon, sweetheart. You are definitely in my prayers. I am so sorry for your loss, sweetheart. So sorry. Yes, little man is walking. He is all over the place with his little bow-legged self. Oh, you saw my Facebook Live. I was gonna play that for y'all tonight, but I guess I don't have to now. Should I play it again tonight? It was gonna give me something to do. Hey, Jay Breezy, what's up? How are you? It's so good to see you here. I like that name too, Jay Breezy. Breezy, Jay Breezy. You know them old black exploitation movies back in the day when they would have certain theme songs on certain movies like Shaft and Superfly and all that. And they would have some kind of song that they would create for the soundtrack to the movie, and it would be something like Jay Breezy. He's so easy. Jay Breezy. Oh, okay. I'll play it. I'll play it urban. I'm gonna give everybody some time to get in here. Jay Breezy reminds me of the name Chris Breezy. Okay, Jay Breezy. You know they had that real deep kind of yeah jive turkey. Remember some of the slang we used to use back then? Yeah, jive turkey. What's happening? It's groovy. But Jay Breezy, that sounds like one of them songs. One of them songs they would have had on Superfly. Yeah, he's the man, Jay Breezy. I love it. I will be in Seattle on Wednesday, so I will hit you up. Oh, goody. How long you gonna be here, sweetheart? Please say you're gonna be here more than just Wednesday. I would love to see you. I would love to hook up with you if you're gonna be here. I can't do it on Wednesday, but my husband, his last day of work for the summer is Thursday. So anytime after Thursday, I'm good. So we could definitely hook up. I know, huh, Faith? That junk they got nowadays is. But yes, Jay Breezy, if you're going to be in town for several days, maybe you, me, and Jess can hit the casino, and maybe we can convince um, uh, Crystal to join us. We got to get Crystal. We got to get Crystal. Crystal's hours are different than ours, but we gonna have to work something out to where we all can get together sometime. And this is seafair time too. Oh, I'm only 2 hours away. I will definitely make arrangements to hit you up and hit the. Oh, definitely, Jay. Definitely. You should come up for the seafair festivities. There's a old school. Well, we have something up here every seafair season. They've already had the Torchlight Parade. They've already had the Bite of Seattle. But there's a festival at the Seattle Center called Festival Sundiata, and I'm not sure who's on the roster this year, but usually they have several acts. It's a 2-day event. It just started this weekend, Jay, but it lasts because they have the hydroplane races. They kick it all off and they end it with the hydros. Hey, Dribbles, what's happening, Dribbles? No, school is not in yet. School won't be back in until September. Yeah, they start school in September, right after the Labor Day. Is it Labor Day? Yeah, Labor Day. holiday. But yeah, if y'all could come up during the Seafair events, because they've got Festival Sundiata, they've got the Emoji Fest. I think that's next weekend. I might be wrong, but I hear Johnny Gill is playing at that, and that's free. Okay, cool. Texas starts in August. Oh my God, that's too early. August 12th. Oh, I couldn't imagine. That's too early. When does their summer vacation start, you guys? Texas goes back in August, and Barbara Weaver's kids go back August 12th. When do they come out? When do they get out of school? In May? Oh, well, there you have it. It's not hot enough for May. Okay, Urban, we gonna do that. We gonna definitely work something out for at least a cruise for a year from now. That's gonna take some planning. I would love for us to get together and get on a cruise. Give us a year to get everything set up and everything. So yes, Urban, I will definitely be interested in us doing that together. Idaho kids go back in August too. Man, you know what? I was born and raised in Seattle, and I'll be honest. Wait a minute. Baby said, you got to get Evite tickets now. People are pissed off. It's this Sunday for Emoji Fest, baby, with Johnny Gill. Hi, Nadine. How are you, love? So, what about Festival Sunyata? Don't tell me you got to have tickets for that now. Because if that's the case, I'm going to be really upset. In Arkansas, they started today. Really? This is the end of July. Holy cow. Jess, we've had it made. We were born and raised in the Seattle area. We've never. Oh, okay, good. Good. That's still free. Me and Jess have never had to start school before the Labor Day weekend or the Labor Day Monday or day after. You know what I mean. So Johnny Gill, you got to pay for Johnny Gill. Mm. Oh, that's right, Faith. School starts in August in Niagara Falls. We are blessed, Jess. That's crazy. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Let me out in June and go back in September. I'm happy. Back to school pictures are Washington kids start in September. Yes. Yes. Well, and I think a lot of that has to do with the temperature up here too. Hi, Letha. Hello, my love. So good to see you. So very good to see you. Well, no, just get Evite tickets. It's free. You got to have it. Oh, so you don't have to pay for Emoji Fest. You just got to get an Evite ticket. And that's this coming Sunday. Okay. Well, we need to work on that. Okay. Barbara says that's how it used to be here until after COVID. Okay. Yeah, Urban. I don't blame them either. Some parents can't wait to get kids back in school. I'm just getting mine. Hey, they just got here. They stopped school a couple weeks ago, and I was glad to have them. I need that money. I ain't gonna lie. My summer times are my busiest times. I get the school kids and the little kids. Hi, Rose. I'm sorry I missed you, sweetheart. How are you, love? Well, I guess I could play my little video from yesterday for those who didn't see it on Facebook. I didn't post it to Facebook. My husband did. Hi, Sean. How are you? Let's see. I did a little video. I put it together. Hi, Cora. Auntie, y'all was jamming yesterday. It made me smile after crying all morning. Oh, bless your heart. Yeah, we cut up. We definitely cut up. And my back paid for it, but it was worth it. It was worth it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share this for now so we can enjoy it together. This is my edited version. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Y'all ready? Oh yeah, the barbers. Yeah, I forgot about that. He said he was 20, huh, Nadine? He think he 20. He act like he 20 until it's time for to get some money. Then he's a little kid. And Mom, can I have some money? Well, this is a shorter version, I think, from yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Let me know if you guys can hear it, okay? Because you know I be struggle streaming. So hold on just a second. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change. There we go. Is that better? Or should I make the video bigger and me smaller? I'll just do this. Get my face out of there. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh, no volume? You guys can't hear this? Uh-oh, here we go. No volume. Put a one in the chat if you can hear this. Put a one in the chat. If not, put a two. No volume. Well, dadgummit. I do not get it. Why does this thing not convert the video properly? Okay, so let me try something else. Let me try something else. I will do it the ghetto way. Let me see if I can do this. Hopefully the mic won't squeak. Well, I guess it did. Okay, hold on. Let me turn it all the way up. Okay, y'all, we are at the Blue Water Bistro down here on beautiful Lake Washington. Is that better? Seattle, Washington. Yes, we know how to party. Y'all don't understand. Y'all seem to think us old folk don't know how to do nothing, but let me let you know. We invented partying. And if you don't know now, you know now. So here we go. We're going back inside. Here go my nephew, y'all. He bad to the bone, too. That's LeRae. That's my nephew. There's Uncle Barry. And there's Uncle Larry. And there's that 20-year-old Xavion. Dang it. Stop squeaking. Look at these nuts. Only the clear people. Ain't no way. Nope. Nope. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this nut. Nope. Exactly, Lawanda. I stay on dry land. Look at this nut. Naked nuts. There's them twins. And that's some of the family. Oh, yeah, they always taking chances. Okay. That looks like that took care of that one. Wow. The dancing one didn't process for some reason. But that's okay. Y'all seen it on Facebook. Yeah, I'm going to the side where it's safe. I don't fool with that. Nope. I don't fool with the water. Not like that. Mm-mm. Not me, no Lord. Okay, let me get back up here on this platform. There I is. There I is. Thank you, Nadine. Hi, Kendra. Hello, sweetie. I'm so sorry for coughing. Couldn't pay me to get in that water. That water nasty too. Ew. Ain't no telling what kind of parasites is down there. I don't fool with it. If it doesn't have a shower attachment, I'm not getting in it. They lucky I might sit at the edge of the pool and put my feet in. Auntie, I wanted to see you too. Oh, sweetheart. Fonda, you don't want to see that. Mm-mm. That's not pretty. My back does not allow the twerking to take place. Now I can do the Cupid shuffle. Talking about the Cupid shuffle. Yeah, I can do that. And I'm trying to learn the boots on the ground. But twerking, no. I wasn't built for that. I don't have the booty to clap. I got a booty, it just ain't meant to clap. I clap like this, not back here. I leave that to the professional twerkers. That's right. Not the twerker. I'm not the twerking type. If I was even younger, I wouldn't be the twerking type. I could be 20 years old and I couldn't twerk. I just, it's not in my DNA. It's just not. And we had some dances back in our day, didn't we? We had the bump. Y'all remember the bump and the hustle? Hey, Kathy Mitchell. How's it going? Okay, so what other dances did we have back then? We had We had the hustle. We had, oh, mashed potato was even before our time. Oh my goodness. What's up, Camille? You laughing? The Soul Train line. The Soul Train. I can't hit the note no more. The Soul Train. Yeah. And the robot. Oh my God. Let's not forget the Disco Duck. We can do the shake your booty. That's right. We got and the long stroke. Get up on the downstroke. Everybody get up. Get up on the downstroke. The electric slide. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. See, when we do this cruise, the fence walk. I don't remember the fence walk. I remember the four corners. And you know they had a dance back there. It was very brief. It was called the White Girl. I remember there was a dance called the White Girl, and I could do it so well. Ah, the worm. Oh my God. The Cabbage Patch. The pop break dancing. Oh, see, break dancing, that would just, I'd be broke all right in more ways than one. I'd be broke from the hospital bills that I would acquire as a result of break dancing. I would break my back trying to break dance. The YT bloodline in me left me rhythmless. I would have to get drunk to fit in. And boy, my sister would laugh and say, Barbara, just like Mama can't dance a lick. Oh, that sound like my sister. My sister couldn't dance. She did this weird little dance that she would just, and I'm like, what are you doing? Stop it. Now I could dance back in the day, but ooh wee. Yeah, and the jerk. Yep, I remember the jerk. But oh my goodness, I used to clown my sister all the time. I'm like, okay, that's the white in you. That ain't nothing but the white in you. You can thank our mother for that. Poor baby. She just didn't catch a break in that rhythm. She wasn't in the rhythm nation. You ain't a part of the rhythm nation. Well, well, well. Your mama. Oh my goodness. She used to tell her, huh? Fonda, you just no, 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 baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all remember Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen? Remember that little swag he used to have when he did that little uh, da, 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 da. No more love on the run. Barbara says, Auntie, I told you my mama looks like you, and to this day our kids still come out. Oh my goodness. Hey Sloan, how are you, my love? We just reminiscing about old dance steps from back in the day. Man, some of us had it, some of us don't. That's why I titled my book Who You Calling a White Girl. People asked me why did I write that book and title it Who You Calling a White Girl? Because I'm this light, but I was the complete opposite of what I looked like. Yes, I love that song too. The Percolator. Yes, they were legends. And they still snapping off of some of our stuff, Jay. But I wrote that I entitled that book Who You Calling a White Girl because those were fighting words to me because it was meant in a derogatory way. So if you wanted me to fight you, call me a white girl, and we was gonna throw down for real, for real. So I had to fight a lot of times just for people to not disrespect me. I got the feeling, baby, baby, I got the feeling now. Desire got it. James Brown. Yes, I miss Soul Train. I miss the original Soul Train. As it got older, with what's his name? I can't remember his name, little cute guy. When he started hosting it, it wasn't as good, but it was still good. Jay Breezy said the Gap Band, Parliament, and Frankie Beverly and Maze. Oh my God. Happy feeling in the air. Touching people everywhere. Oh my goodness. Plenty love in everything. Listen to the people sing. Oh my God, Frankie Beverly. But hey, don't forget Bootsy. Da-na-na-na-na, Bootsy. Da-na-na-na-na, Bootsy. I've been loving you for days. Hollywood swinging. I'll be loving you for days. I would love to see them in concert. Which ones, Jay Breezy? Yes, Barbara Weaver says, what about the Daz Band and Marvin Gaye? Got to give it up. Some of the longest dance songs. And Ohio Players. Oh my God. You wanna catch a cramp. Dance to one of them, dance to one of Ohio Players songs, or Parliament Funkadelic. You be out on that dance floor all night and you only dance to two songs. How you have a 10 minute a 10 minute song, mainly instrumental. Skin tight, skin tight. Do 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 do, skin tight. Oh my God, you should have seen us on the way to the party yesterday. We had a cassette tape in the tape deck, and we was jamming to Prince, Michael, Whitney. Thank you, Nadine. Not like I used to, but thank you. Thank you. I let them old cigarettes mess me up. That's my fault. But that's okay. My back feels a little better too. I'm very surprised that my back doesn't hurt as much as it usually has been lately, and I think it's because I stopped eating a lot. So maybe if I drop some more weight and take this weight off of my stomach, you know what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? Take some of the load off, then there won't be so much load pulling on my back. And I forgot to put my knee braces on yesterday too. So we was doing the Cupid shuffle, and I almost shuffled right off to the side. Use me until you use me up. Until you use me. Oh yeah, Bill Withers. Sometimes in our lives we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. And I'm going to stop singing. Auntie, sounds like you need calcium and vitamin D. Yes, I need a whole lot of everything. But I'm feeling a lot better than I have been. Aunt Mickey, I caught the end of the cruise talk. I'm in if it's for next summer. Absolutely, Fonda. Absolutely. We gonna get together. We gonna put a little committee together, and we're gonna plan this right, Fonda. So me, I'm recruiting Jess. She doesn't know it yet, huh, Jess? And Urban, and now you. We're gonna have our committee, and we gonna throw down. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Yes, another banger. It's not warm when she's away. Yes, that is a good one. You know, Bill Withers, he was a mean something though. I hate to say that, but ooh wee, he was a mean one. He could sing though. He could definitely sing. Has anyone seen Bootsy Collins lately? Okay, Fonda, we gonna do this. And I know, 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 I know. And alone, leave your thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Doom, doom, doom. Okay, I'm done. Oh my goodness, Barbara said, I could never dance, so I stopped going to clubs when I turned 30 and started getting my groove on at church with holy dancing. Okay, don't get me started. Start shouting, start shouting, start shouting, start shouting, start shouting, start shouting. You should see Uncle Barry shout. I'm going to find that video. You last saw Bootsy in 1980. Do you know Bootsy looks just the same? Bootsy Collins has not aged a bit. Yes, that's true, Faith. When you hit 50, seems like the chemical changes in women's body gets our minerals depleted. That's true. Yes, we bring Faith is coming. She don't understand. She don't have a choice. We gonna come get her. We gonna come get her. That's right, really. Black don't crack. Beige do age. I know mine does. But yes, I can't wait. And we gonna get a cruise ship that has a casino on it. That is top priority. Yes, yes, yes. We gonna even get Charles to come. We gotta have brother Charles come, especially if there's a casino. Oh, I believe it, Auntie Mickey, but as melanated people, we age beautifully. You have aged beautifully. Thank you, Jay Breezy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. My grandmother, I attribute it to my grandmother, rest her soul. She lived to be 94 years old. And I swear to you, she didn't look like a day past 70, which is saying a lot considering she was 94. And when she passed away, I did her makeup for her in the casket. And people were like, "Oh my God, how can you do that?" And I'm like, that's my love for her. That's how I show my love for her. She used to draw her eyebrows on. And of course, you can see I had to do mine too, because in junior high school, I shaved them all off and they never came back. Yes, yes, Uncle Charles, Uncle Charles and Uncle Barry, only man in the family. No, we got some other men in the family. We do. We got LT and there's somebody else. There's somebody else. But it's cool because even if we don't bring a whole lot of men with us, there's going to be plenty of men on that ship. Yes, yes. Yes, Mama lived to be 94. She was born in 1905 and she lived to be 94 years old. And the only reason why she passed away is that she was carrying an aneurysm the size of a grapefruit in her stomach. and never knew it. So when it ruptured, she just dropped right where she stood. Didn't suffer, not one bit. Leo the lion? No, Leo. I thought Leo the lion is a woman. Michael Lamar. Yes. Yes. See, Wolf. Yes. I don't know about Wolf coming though. He might. See, he's kind of all over the place. He comes here every now and then. But that would be cool. That would be cool. Black Lion. Yeah, Black Lion and his wife could come. Mama Cricket. That would be fun too. That would definitely be fun. That would be fun. I don't know where Dr. Bennett is. Have no clue. Haven't seen him in a long time. I hope he's well. I really hope he's well. But we've got a lot of planning to do, you guys. We really do. And I'm looking forward to it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my camera for a minute. This time I'm going to turn off the camera. So, I need to share because I wanted to go over. Yes, you can get them in installments, Fonda. That's why I'm going to recruit Jess to help because Jess is the cruiser of all cruises. The cruise lady. She is very familiar with baby, let's cruise. Bahamas. Bahamas. I went to the Bahamas and it was this old raggedy little cruise that me and my husband went on. And yes, I didn't get to see that, Barbara. Yes, you'll be my cruise agent. We're going to definitely do this. But we went on this raggedy little cruise that they called me about. Hi, SMK. How are you, sweetheart? Now, Faith, she was not in slavery. However, her grandfather, let me get it right. He was an old Kentucky colonel. I don't know if he was ever in slavery though. Because remember, she was born 1905. Her mother was born in the late 1800s. So she wasn't born into slavery. They were free by then. But her grandmother and grandfather were in around the slavery time. And she never really talked about it because her mother wasn't a very nice person. I'll just put it like that. What's up, Love Jones? How are you, sweetie? Oh, I will. He's in the chat now, Love Jones. Oh, great, 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 SMK. What was I saying? It'll be my first time after seasick. I'm bawling. Yes. Well, I tell you, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm really looking forward to it. So, I know what I was telling you guys. Me and my husband, we went on this raggedy little trip to Orlando, Florida. I wanted to go to the theme parks because I'm a theme park nut. And we got to Orlando. As soon as we hit the ground, pouring down rain. We never did make any of the theme parks. But we did drive up to Fort Lauderdale to get on what was it? It was a 2 or 3 day cruise, but we weren't allowed to spend the night in the Bahamas because we didn't have a passport. So we got on one afternoon, cruised all night, ended up in Freeport, I think is the name of the place that they took us to. We went on a little tour bus and a hurricane had tore this place up for real. And all we got to see was, hi, this used to be a gas station. Notice the building is torn up. And let's move on down the line. This used to be a church. No, we didn't. We didn't love Jones. We didn't eat anything Bahamian. All we did was we went up and down some messed up streets, and we ended up, the last stop of the tour was this little makeshift shopping place, and everybody sold the same stuff. It was like a rest area, but it was Barbara says my great grandmother was a baby slave and she married a white man. She had 13 mulatto kids in 1908. Oh, bless her heart. Oh, she had 13 by 1908. Correct. Bless her heart. Either way. You know, back in those days, it wasn't nothing to be dropping kid after kid after kid after kid after kid. And after that, drop some more kids. Mm-mm. Okay, Faith said Leo. Oh my God. Now I understand what you meant. Now I understand. Yeah, Black Lion would be quite a hoot if he came. I don't see that happening though. Yeah, he's got a lot going on at home. And I really don't see him going anywhere away from his hometown. I haven't talked to him in a while. I need to give him a call, let him know how everything's going. I'm almost scared to do that because, he's very gung ho. I don't want him to, do something. Barbara says they married in 1908. My grandmother is the oldest. She was born in 1910. Oh, wow. Yeah, my grandmother, she was the third out of four children. So she had two older brothers, and they were like around the same time, 1910, 1907 maybe. After all the mix, I would be what's called bohemian. Okay. No gun hoes. When he was freed, he somehow bought land for his kids, cemetery owned by others now, and land. Wow. Isn't it amazing where our people have come from? Nobody else can relate to that. This history is so rich. It's mind-boggling. It's definitely a noteworthy to say that we are definitely a resilient people. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? But I tell you, today was a very good day. Let me just give you guys just a little piece of information pertaining to the Magi system. Or not the system, I'm sorry, the Magi situation. Um, and I'm not going to go into a whole lot of, I'm not going into any detail, just to give you guys a report. One of Magi's videos has been taken down. Now the weather. I'm not going to waste my breath talking about that woman. But I am so glad to be able to bring some good news to you guys, because I was starting to have my thoughts about YouTube, like what is going on with y'all? Oh my goodness, Barbara. Can you imagine what they went through in racist Arkansas? Nobody accepted them, so they raised their children to be super close. That's right. My mom and daughter are natural born gingers, red hair, freckles, and all. But you know what? It's such a unique quality, and it's a beautiful quality. LaWanda says she was caught buying likes. She need to buy more than that. Let me shut up. Nice, Auntie Mickey. That's so good. She needs to learn. She definitely needs to learn. Yeah, I think you're right, Faith. I think they like the mess. But my position is this. If you're going to have community guidelines that we have to follow, then you need to enforce those community guidelines, all of them, not just some of them. Now, there's certain things that we as content creators cannot do, and God forbid you do it and they take your channel down. Well, why doesn't that apply to this situation? You see what I'm saying? So I tend to agree with you, Faith. They enjoy the mess because it brings in revenue. It brings in ad revenue. See what I'm saying? Fonda said, Grandma too. Ain't that something? Wow. It's entertainment. It's definitely entertainment at the end of the day for many people. And that just goes to, excuse me, that just goes to show where this society has come to. You know, if you look at regular TV shows, a lot of these crime shows, people watch this stuff as entertainment. It's the new entertainment industry. And I'll tell you, this is something I saw that was sick last night. Hold on just a second. Wait, hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I was watching a video on YouTube, and it's one of these crime channels. And once you watch one, then the algorithm pushes a bunch more to you. They got that Sioux Indian that came through. Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's so much Indian history, African American and Indian history that people don't realize. Hi, Donna McClinton. Hello, all. But I tell you, I was watching YouTube last night and this video came across my feed. It was another crime show. And this one, some of you might have even seen it, but it was I was sick to my stomach. That's right, Faith. They don't have to pay actors and actresses all that money anymore. Just turn to YouTube. Yeah, because people are just acting a fool. Acting a plum fool. And you know what? I fell right into it too. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Because I can only take so much of somebody insulting me. I come from an era where we knew how to play the dozens. They don't understand that now. They don't. What is the dozens? What is the dozens? Let me show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. None. No substance. But I tell you about this video that I saw. There was a young lady. She was driving. I believe this took place in Chicago. No, I didn't hear about the shootings in Atlanta. Hold on. I'll get right back to that. I'll ask you in just a second, LaWanda. She was driving. It was nighttime in Chicago. She had a passenger in the car with her, a lady, a friend. And I think she called her BB. And it was crazy. The police pulled her over and she has no license on her. And the guy checks her tags on the back of the vehicle, finds that the vehicle's tags are fake. You saw that yesterday, Love Jones? Oh my God. To make a long story short, they opened the trunk of that car and she had all kinds of stuff packed into the trunk saying she living out the car. She'd been going back and forth from, motel to the car, motel to the car, motel to the car. And the car, oh my God, it was awful. The officer smelled something. And on the DL, he went to another officer and said, I need you to go over there. Yes, Misty, you watched it too. Went over there. Out of Baltimore. Oh my goodness. I thought it was Chicago for some reason. But I'm sorry, I stand corrected. Man, this officer said, man, I need you to go over there and take a whiff of that odor coming out of the trunk of that car. And he said, just go on over there. And he went over there and he says, smell like something's dead in there. Something died or something. Wasn't that awful, Rose? Y'all, they got to ripping open that whatever she had wrapped up in plastic, and oh my God, it was awful. By the time they got through cutting through all that plastic and opening that big container, at first I thought it was just one, but there were two children, two deceased children. At first I thought it was a baby because he said that there's a dead baby in the trunk. Them kids turned out to be 5 and 7 years old and had been in there for months. Yeah, she said it was dirty clothes, pissy clothes. I could not believe it. She had them two babies stuffed in that container, and they were so malnourished that they were way underweight. Yes, her sister's kids. These wasn't even her children. These were her sister's children. And all the while, she's pointing the blame at her sister. She didn't even take care of her kids. I took better care of them kids than she did. And she didn't kill them. I was done. Them poor officers literally got sick. One of them, oh, and then she starts running. She said for months and months and months. This took place back in 2021, I believe. But that first baby had been in there for a good year almost. Can you imagine? The maggots and all that stuff, just, oh God. No, I don't think she'll ever see daylight. Black Lion, we were just talking about you. Hello, Black. How are you, mate? We're having a cruise, and we're talking about having you come too. Hello, Terry Abbott. How are you? She acted like nothing was wrong. Oh no, Black Lion. This was a show on YouTube last night. It was a video. Yeah, your ears must have been ringing because we were just talking about you. Because we need men to come onto this cruise that we're going to plan for next year. So, Black, check this out. This chick was driving around in a vehicle with two deceased children in the trunk for months. And they didn't die separately. Together. They died separately, months apart from each other. Okay, come on up. Hold on just a second, sweetheart. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, because I would like to know where you've been, sir. But she could come too, Black. Hey, she's free to come too. This ain't just her. Just you. There you go.
Hello, RTM.
Hello, Black. How are you?
Hello, everybody in the chat. Top of the bloody morning. Oh, actually, it's evening. It was hot as
Evening.
shit today. See my tan line? You can see my titties are white
Oh,
now.
wow. Oh, wow. Wow, you have missed out on quite a bit here.
I can hear that. What babies? Holy shit. Hey, side note, I don't think mom would let me go on a cruise with y'all.
No,
She,
you
she,
and
uh,
Mama. You
oh,
and
okay. She
Mama.
might go then. She might let me go then, because I don't know if she'd let me
Absolutely.
off the leash that long.
No, 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 no. It won't. That I don't. You know, I don't play that. If one comes, both come.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
I
I've
know.
missed you, RTM.
I
Where
miss
are you? I
you
can't see
too.
your peepers.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me readjust here. I'll be in. I'll be. My face will be on in a second. You know I
Okay.
don't smoke on camera, right?
Oh, you used to.
Until
Are
I
you smoking
found
a
out.
cigarette?
Until I found out that you can get in trouble for that.
Oh
So
shit. All right. Well, I won't hold my cigarette in the camera then, cause I'm
yeah,
smoking.
don't do it because
I'm
it's
getting
a
my Clint
hi,
Eastwood
Lady
on.
of Elegance Candles. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, people do it all the time, but all it takes is one person to drop a dime on you.
Yeah. What up,
Especially if
Terry
they got a
Abbott?
lot for you.
What up, Jay Breeze? Sorry, I'm drinking my coffee. You
I
know how I
hear,
do.
I hear. I've never heard anybody burp from coffee. Soda,
I do.
yes, but coffee, nah.
I get the hiccups from coffee.
Oh wow. Well, okay, so let me turn on my camera so you can see me. Hello.
Ah, there she is.
Hello. Hello, Mama Cricket. How
Did
are
you get
you,
a
love?
haircut?
Yes, I did. I got a
I
haircut
knew something was
Saturday.
different. Your headphones was a little smaller to your head
Yeah,
that
they're a
time.
little.
They're a little tighter woven.
Yes, it's my fade. It's my fade. It's my easy thing to
Hey,
do.
guys, gotta bring that fade back. Hey, I got this thing on my
Yes.
channel going, so spread the word around. Okay, if I can get $100 donations between a couple of 13, 14 people in my channel, if I get like $100, I'm gonna Joe Dierte this shit up. Okay,
You're
all
gonna.
all this right here, I'm gonna Joe Dierte it up.
What does that mean?
You know Joe Dirt?
No,
You never watch
I,
that shit? Oh,
I'm not
you're missing
familiar.
out. You gotta watch Joe Dirt, and then you'll get my reference. And I'm bringing the mullet back. So
The
first time somebody
mullet.
donates, yeah, first time somebody donates $100 to my channel, it can be between 10 people, 15 people, or one person. First $100, I'm gonna Joe Dirt my hair
Don't tempt me.
because it's getting long.
Don't tempt me.
She would be one to do it. Yeah, she'd be one to do it. Never
Don't
mind. Forget
tempt
I said
me.
something.
Nope. Too late. Black Lion.
Oh
One
shit, she's doing it
hundred
right now.
dollars for haircut.
Oh shit.
Oh hell.
Shouldn't have
Gotcha.
said nothing. You know what? Her and Fonda might be two that would do it. Fonda, this person in her chat. Fonda
Ah,
and Faith is all we need might do it.
yeah.
Jessica, what up, Jess the best? I miss you, girl.
She's evil laughing. What'd she do?
Uh-oh, Jess is laughing. I'm sure I'll see it.
Oh, that is my
I've
mischievous
missed
laugh.
you.
I missed you too. I'm glad you came today because I can fill you in a little bit on what's been going on.
Yeah, go ahead. I
Um,
won't interrupt you no more.
I don't know if you're familiar with Maggie the Black Owl or Maggie the Black. What is she? The pigeon.
I've
I'm
heard you
sorry.
speak over before, yeah.
Yeah. The whole battle between us and between me and her and other content creators that she doesn't get a lot along with has escalated into doxing. She
Oh
doxed
god.
me. She
Doxed you
doxed
how?
me. She doxed me bad.
Like, did
she
she like drop your
my
address and shit?
she dropped everything but the street address. She dropped the city, state, and zip. She dropped my phone number in her chat.
No.
Do I need to get involved in this? Because
That's
I
why I
know
didn't tell
AI
you.
now. I could pull off a good Bigfoot video.
Nope, nope, nope. We gonna let this thing play out the way it should, just the way it
Okay,
should. I got
you
one
let
of her
me know.
videos taken down already today,
You
and
let
I
me know.
believe.
I'll throw a Bigfoot video at her, and she won't be able to ignore it.
Well, I don't want anybody else to get in the middle of this because it's bad enough already. Because she's already doxed me. She's doxed Lady Letitia. She doesn't know how to get along with people. That's why I've got this title today: cyberbullying and the price you pay.
Yep.
And that's
Yep.
what
That's real
that's
shit,
what
though,
this is
man.
about today.
Cyberbullying is not okay.
Yeah, I'm very disillusioned with. I mean, I'm happy that YouTube took down one of the videos, and I'm hoping that they take down the other one because it's two separate videos she did it in. One is
Yeah.
the first one. She gave my full legal name. She gave my husband's legal name. She what else did she do? Oh, she revealed that I have a daycare. She put my book up on the screen.
Hey, free advertising.
Yeah, free copyright.
Yeah, that too.
That's
Auntie, send me her
copywritten.
channel.
Oh shit. Mama Cricket said, "Send me your channel."
Will do, sweetheart.
I got you.
Okay, baby girl.
Yeah, listen, Auntie M, I won't do nothing since you asked me not to
Yes,
because
yeah.
you know
You
how
know,
vicious I can get.
I know.
I'll
That is
I'll get right
why
up in that. I'll
I do
bite her with
not
no
want to.
teeth in, man.
I don't want to unleash the wrath of
Okay.
you and Mama Cricket on her. I have some semblance
I,
of.
Promise you wouldn't do
I
anything.
don't want to make
no,
matters
no,
even
no.
worse.
If I
Because
don't do
it's
nothing, you need to leave it alone too, Mom.
yeah. Haley says he will gum her.
Yeah.
Oh, tell her who
Oh.
Haley is. Tell her who Haley is.
Haley is my next door neighbor, Auntie M. Hold on a
Hi,
second.
Haley.
My next door neighbor over here.
Did you switch it?
Let's see here. Hold on.
I'm trying to turn the camera.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I can't do it. How you do it? How you do it? How you do it?
I don't know how you do it.
I don't know how to do it either.
Was you trying to turn the
Setting.
screen around?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Tap it.
Here, I'll just do this. Here you go. That's my neighbor over there. Her and her little skunk braid over there. That's my neighbor.
Hi,
And then that's her
sweetheart.
husband, Justin. He's
Hi, you guys.
yeah.
You guys is
We
chilling.
yeah. We out here porch communing every night, man. This is what we've been doing.
Okay. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just to let you know, Barbara Weaver had a death in the family. So please
Oh
pray
shit.
for
All
her
right.
and her
I
family.
got
It
you,
was
fam.
not a nice situation. I'm not going to go on into great details about it. That's, for her to tell because that's, she knows more detail than I, and I don't want to step on any toes when it comes down to their personal business like that. So just keep her up in
Yeah.
prayer because anytime
My
there's a loss,
condolences, man.
especially if it's something of the nature, um, where she lost her little cousin, it's the 18-year-old,
That sucks
and
losing somebody, fam. It's
awful.
my heart goes out to you.
Yeah. Mama
Ooh,
Cricket
Auntie
says
M.
she got good news about her new job.
Yeah,
Yes.
Auntie M. Two things. Mama Cricket went full time over at the nursing home.
Yay!
Yeah, and she quit down at the
Congratulations.
grocery store. She did it with
Good.
class,
Good.
and
That's
they
good.
solved a 28-year murder over in a town over from me, and it happened with a landscaper. It's a
What?
really interesting story. You want to hear it?
Sure. Hold on just a
I,
second. Before you get started, I got to say hello to some people that just came in.
all right,
Hi,
go ahead.
Retretta.
Okay.
I am in the hospital in Augusta, Georgia since Saturday. About 11:30. A bad case of vertigo. I'm so sorry, Retretta. I know how uncomfortable that is. I've had that too. Bless your heart, sweetheart. I am so sorry. Well, you know I love you, and I'm you're definitely in my thoughts.
Down here, Joshua.
Kathy Mitchell, Barbara Weaver, my deepest condolences to her and her family. Yeah, Auntie, if you point her out to me, I'll put on C-Rack right here, and she can be on disability in the morning. Fonda, we gonna talk. I gotta move in silence. Move in silence.
That's the most dangerous people, is the people that
That's
move in
right.
silence.
Gotta move in silence. So go ahead and tell me what you were gonna tell me.
There was this landscaper guy. I read this on my Newsbreak app this
What is
morning
that?
at like 9:30. Newsbreak is like this app that shows you all the local news that's around your neighborhood,
Uh-huh.
and it also shows you pedos that are on the registry. But I always follow it just because of the breaking news that the cops normally post on it.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, over in Newton, Iowa, there was a landscaper that was landscaping a property with his 9-year-old son, and he was doing it for this old lady for free. And he was recording it because he's trying to start a father son business and everything. And the lady was like, "All right, go ahead. I live alone. I'm on disability. I can't get out there and do it." And she's like 70 something years old. Okay.
Yeah.
And he goes out there and he starts working. And not soon after, this neighbor comes over cussing at him, carrying on, saying, "I use this property for catching raccoons." And the old lady comes outside and tells the landscaper guy, she's like, "Don't pay no mind to him. He's ignorant to everybody."
Oh my goodness.
Freaking. So he continued working and the guy walked away. And then he comes back over, cussing and carrying on, threatening to hit the
Uh-huh.
guy, and then storms past him and knocks over his 9-year-old kid.
Oh no.
So this guy ends up calling the cops on the dude that was harassing him and his son. And after he had got done cleaning, the cops showed up. The cops came in and walked the property,
Uh-huh.
and they said, besides it looking nice, there was evidence of a burial in the backyard.
What?
And from what it looks like, it's tied to a 28-year-old murder case that was never solved, or a missing persons case
What?
that was never solved. And the guy that was bitching at the people for landscaping, the theory is he unalived his wife, buried her in the neighbor's backyard, and then let it overgrow because she knew that she couldn't caretake it, and
Mm.
used it as a raccoon cover up to catch raccoons.
Oh
So
my
it the
goodness.
cops literally came out with it on Newsbreak this morning and was like, "Yeah, there was somebody back there."
Unbelievable.
So 28 years, man, this guy walked free. And he was always telling his kids, "Oh, I don't know what happened to her. She left me."
Wow.
Imagine that,
That is ridiculous.
right? I heard that, or I'm sorry, I read that this morning and my jaw hit the floor. I was like, "What?"
Oh my God.
That was
Oh
not
my
what he was
goodness.
planning on finding that morning, I bet you.
Of course not. Well, just like the cops that pulled over that girl, and
Yeah.
they go in her trunk and they find two deceased babies, but
Now,
they're
see,
not babies.
that's bad.
The
That's
7 year
bad.
old only weighed 19 pounds.
So he was starved and dehydrated,
Yes. And the
because there ain't
five
no
year
way a
old,
7-year-old should weigh that much. It should be a
right.
lot more.
And the 5 year old weighed a little, maybe another pound or two more. Sick. Retretta says, I love you too. From here, I got to go to rehabilitation here in Augusta, waiting for United Healthcare to authorize it perhaps by tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll keep you informed, Auntie. Please do, Retretta. Please
I'm,
do.
I'm still here. I'm just smoking my cigarette. I don't want to get you flagged
Okay.
if somebody sees it.
Okay. Man. Yeah, Jess, I just got that alert. I was like, what is that noise? Because my phone is turned off, turned down. and there's some noise going off, and it was one of them alerts that they send you, when there's a missing child or something like that. So, man, what did this thing say? It said, where is it? Public safety alert. Washington State Patrol, EPMA 18, female, black hair, flower top, black pants, pink flip flops. Last seen on 7/28/25 at approximately 2:30 p.m. heading northbound on foot in the 14800 block of Tukwila. If seen, immediately call 911. That is just down the way from here. Wow. We getting sick. I mean, we getting sick up in here. We getting real sick. Sick stuff going on.
Uh-oh, hey, don't do that. Don't say that number out loud.
What number?
That's bad juju.
Sick. I didn't say six.
Okay.
I said
Okay.
She said
sick.
sick.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart. Retretta, we got you. We got you, baby girl. We got
Yo,
you.
I'm so irritated at this landscaper guy here at our place, man. He's been spraying this weed killer and he killed um all of my snap peas and half of my pumpkin plant.
Oh no. Hi,
That's
Yep.
cutie.
dog sick.
Hi,
And he made
cutie.
Nova sick.
Oh my God. Shouldn't they be more careful about that kind of stuff?
I wrote the landlord. I was like, with all due respect, I'll just do my own yard. I don't want that guy spraying that garbage over here. And I told him
Yeah, for
why.
real.
He hasn't
For real.
answered me. He read my messages, but he hadn't said nothing yet.
Wow. QT, the topic tonight is cyberbullying and the price you pay.
What
That
up,
is the topic
QT?
tonight.
Rich Shredder. Yo, I like
Yeah.
that screen name, by the way.
Retretta.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful name. I love it.
What's that little emoji that you got next to your name, Retretta? Jess has it too.
That's
Does
the
that mean you're a member?
member. Yeah. That's the little
Okay,
member.
it shows up weird on StreamYard. It's like a little circle with two hash marks in it.
Yeah. On my end, it looks like an S, a tilted S. It's
Yeah,
a green circle with a tilted white S in it.
well,
We've had a
Yeah.
lot of topics tonight, fam. Which one you want to hear about?
Well, we're gonna move to cyberbullying because that's been going on quite often lately.
out by 11. The new resident
And
I still can't believe she did that, man.
oh yeah, she's something else. She's something else. Um, Auntie, have you heard about the black guy missing who turned plastic into fuel? No,
Yes, I have.
no, I haven't heard about that.
I heard he's laying low because he was getting harassing phone calls and people showing up at his house. And then his machine that he used to chemically uh chemically distill that stuff got vandalized. So he went into hiding for a little bit.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's able to make plastic into gasoline and diesel.
Yes. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Yes, Jay Breezy, she is. She's a miserable human being. I'm gonna have to update Black on the back end because I don't want to take up this live stream
Hey, you
discussing
still got
her.
me on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got your phone number. I can call
Oh
you
yeah, I
and
forgot.
tell you about it.
It's been so long since we talked, I forgot.
I know. Yes,
Don't
Fonda, we
call, you
do
don't
need a
write.
prayer meeting.
I was beginning to think you forgot about me.
Not at all. It's just been real chaotic lately. Because
I
I
know.
can only take so much of somebody insulting me and then I have to unload, and it ain't pretty when I unload.
Yo, Auntie M, she's probably like a gay guy wondering how much cum they got. It's a buttload, okay? It's
Okay,
one of them things where, huh?
black, you can't talk like that.
I'm sorry.
You cannot
Got to.
disparage a certain
Oh, I
group
don't. I'm
of
bi. I'm allowed to
people,
talk like that.
but you can't do that.
I won't do it to you. I'm sorry.
But you know what? You know what? I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. Hi, Millionaires Cove. Yes, Barbara.
Nah.
All of her content is about other content creators. That is
That's
her
funny.
I
content.
said, oh my God.
That's funny. I should be back.
Well,
Hey, it got you
I
to
did.
laugh, though.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll be very honest with you. I got my little dig in too, and it wasn't very tasteful, but it felt good when I let it out my mouth. I told her if she closed her legs, the flies would go away. So that was my little dig, that and the pet roaches.
Hey,
So,
let's anyway.
No, I
that,
got pet roaches. I ain't been able to get rid of them. I've been taking fingernail polish and putting pinstripes on them and watching them go around my kitchen.
oh God,
They do
nasty.
laps, man. Yeah, it's nasty. We can't get rid of
Ooh.
them. I've tried everything.
Is it
I've
your
tried
neighbor?
borax, all kinds of shit. Huh?
Really? Is
Yeah,
it your neighbor?
I think
Did you?
so.
Yeah, it must be. My grandmother, she had that problem because she lived in a high rise assisted living facility. And it just seems like they were doing a steady chase the roaches to another floor game. They would bomb one whole floor and they would just move downstairs to the next floor. And she lived on the 10th floor out of
Yep,
12. So
that's what they do, man.
it's awful. It's awful.
I made a
But
joke with Ma. I was like, listen, I'm gonna buy one of them cockroach eating centipedes off of Amazon and I'm
uh-huh.
gonna ship it here because they get maybe about as big as your palm, but you
Yeah,
won't have roaches. They eat them.
this is true. But I don't know
I
if I
thought
want
I've joked with
centipedes
her. I'm
either.
like, I'm gonna get one.
I don't know if I want centipedes either, but if they can get rid of roaches, then, eat up all the roaches and then I'll get rid of the centipedes.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll keep him in my garden as a keepsake. Keep him
Mm-hmm.
out of my garden.
There you go. There you go. Okay, I can put this out now. It's out. I can come back up on camera. So what I was gonna do is
That's why we go.
rather than I can just read this to you because I've got some information on there seems to be a difference of opinion in terms of whether or not this cyberbullying situation that's going on can be handled because Maggie lives in Canada. So, because of that, many seem to think that nothing, especially her, she seems to think that nothing can be done. And I'm just showing some information that I pulled up on the internet because it's all about at least getting your research in.
Does she
But
have you
yeah,
tagged in any of it?
she tags me. Yeah, she tags me because she wants me to see it. Half the time, I
That's
don't
all I
even
need.
bother looking at it. But, you
That's
know,
all you need.
That's all I need.
That's all you need, honestly. And you can have that video taken down. And after 3 videos get taken down,
Oh,
it's a strike each video, and you get three strikes, and then your channel gets diminished.
well, here's the part that's very confusing to everyone on YouTube is that she had three channels. They were all taken down, all three channels. Now,
Yeah.
according to YouTube's uh, rules and regulations, community guidelines, whatever they call it, that we are expected to adhere to,
Hmm.
why is it that she's able to come back and get a new channel? That's the question. Why is that?
thought that too. Look at how many channels we've gotten taken down.
I've
And
had that
if
same problem.
and they're not supposed to be able to come back. Wait a minute. Wait, back up. Not to change the subject, but I just seen something in the chat. I have to address it.
Mhm.
Okay, two things. Retreata says Auntie New York is at a big problem mass pow pows in Midtown New York.
Oh
Fox
shit.
showing now. Oh my God. And then QT says Deion Sanders just recovered from bladder cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry.
At least he recovered.
For real, but my goodness. Hi, TT.
There's
Hello,
a lot of stuff
sweetie.
you can do about cyber. There's a lot of stuff you can do about cyberbullying, though. Me and mom went through that. I mean, shit. I had 28 channels that me and mom had erased off of YouTube, and the guy kept making new emails and coming back on different emails.
Yeah,
Like
but you report it and
after a
they don't
while,
do
they
nothing
give up.
about it.
Yeah, after a while, they give up. Though we literally just got the last channel that doxed me down, and that is thanks to my neighbor because she reported it.
Uh huh.
And if you're monetized, that means you're also branded anti-M. So if they tag you in a video
Mhm.
and you copyright it, you're copyrighting your brand, which
Mhm.
means you're taking your tag, the ability for them to tag you away.
Mhm.
Once
Hmm.
you copyright it and they have your branded name that you're monetized with in a video, that video gets automatically taken down by YouTube,
Hmm.
sometimes within a matter of minutes. And it is an
Really?
automatic strike to the person that made that video.
So now, is that the at sign or is that the
Yes.
pound sign? The at
That's your
sign.
at symbol. Yeah, that's your at
Okay.
tag on YouTube. That means you're
Okay.
branded because you're
Okay.
also monetized.
So by her putting that in her description,
Yep.
not the title, but the description.
It doesn't matter as long as she has it somewhere in the video description, title, wherever. If she has you tagged in that video in any way, shape, or form, you can
Hmm.
copyright it.
Hmm.
After three, gets the channel taken away.
Hmm.
Then she got to come back with a new email, new identity, all that. I've
Wow.
been through it 28 times, fam.
That's crazy. YouTube makes it so difficult, but I guess whatever. But this is more than a notion. We've been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. She does not seem to understand. She came to me first,
Yeah.
and I ignored it for a minute. She came after me because of Tony. Okay, Quiet Storm. I'm sorry. She came after me because of him, and even after breaking ties with this man, she still continued to talk her shit. Excuse my French. And after so long, you get tired and you finally just say, you know what, enough is enough.
Yep.
And you have to come back. So it's been a going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, not just with me, but with other content creators. And there's there's a bunch of us. There's a bunch of us that have been going back and forth with this chick. And this is her content. And she's probably listening or has her minions listening, which are also sick in the head. You know, okay, Jay Brizzy said Danny did that to Maggot because she was tagging Danny too. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I don't know if she hasn't tagged me lately in the title, but I've seen my tag in that description. And she tags Jaguar right in everything and it ain't nothing about Jaguar in these videos. So I know she's a clout chaser. And I don't have a problem saying it. Chasing that clout. Dangerous stuff, boo boo. Need to get you some get right. QT says, I don't understand why she's so messy. Like, leave people alone because you might just get something you're not looking for. Exactly, QT. And it's ironic because, see, I come
Yeah.
from a time you got to bring ass to get ass. Excuse my French.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
And I guarantee she would never say those things to somebody's face if she was in their face in person. She would never do that because she knows she would get dragged literally. So she's what you call what do you call it? I don't even call her cyberbully. I call her a, a keyboard gangster, but has no swag.
No.
Got no swag
Sorry, I'm
whatsoever.
texting my ex-wife right now. I'm still listening to you.
Oh, I'm cool. I'm cool. But yeah, that's all that's about. She's been doing some real stupid stuff. You know, and She doesn't seem to understand. Your time is running out, boo boo. And constantly playing the victim. It's that real classic narcissistic move that narcissists make when they start something and then you retaliate verbally, and she wants to claim that everybody's bullying her. No, you started it, we finish it. That's the way it works. Yes, she doesn't. She speaks with a different dialect. I'm not tripping about that dialect. That's the way she speaks. And, it's just her accent. I'm cool. I don't care about the accent. The accent doesn't bother me. It's the words that bother me. Yeah, Faith. Mhm. Yeah. You're right. She did, Fonda.
Just a
She
matter
drew first blood.
of
She had been trying to dox me since April. And she tried to get Danny to dox me, and Danny told her no. So she
Well, at
comes
least he had
back.
enough common decency not to then.
Absolutely. Well, she told her no, but then Maggie comes back on her channel to kind of clear things up, because this is what she does. She lies and backpedals, and she threw up this BS about, oh, I did not ask Danny to dox her. I was just merely trying to confirm what her name was, because whatever that chick's name was that was up on her, Cleo, Miss Cleo or whatever.
Yeah.
Cleo already gave me her name, and I was just trying to confirm. No, you wasn't. You was trying to get my name from Danny. Quit lying. You've been trying to dox me for a long time because you ain't got nothing better to do with your time. I mean, again, you get an education and you blow it on YouTube. It just makes no sense to me. And incidentally, my daycare is my main gig, boo boo. I don't do YouTube as my main source of income. So I don't have to have YouTube to survive. This
Oh
is just
snap!
a
I
side
forgot that
hustle.
quick. Hold on.
You
Turn my
forgot.
camera off. I forgot that
So,
quick. I had to turn my camera off.
uh-huh. So
Sorry.
anyway, I'm just going to go over some information about international laws in terms of cyber doxing.
Yes.
No, I didn't hear that, Barbara. Yes, that's true, Faith. So let me go ahead and share this screen briefly so you guys can at least see what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, international. Okay. Alrighty then. I'm going to see if I can make this larger. Oh, I don't know if I want to mess with it. Can y'all see that? Can y'all read that?
I can. I just zoomed
Okay.
in though.
Okay. How do you zoom in on StreamYard?
You
I
just put
always
your fingers up on the screen and spread them apart, and it'll
not
zoom
on
the
a not
screen in.
on a laptop.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, you gotta have the ability to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it on a laptop.
Well, basically, I'll just read it. International laws concerning cyber doxing are still developing, with no single universally agreed upon definition or framework. However, existing legal frameworks, particularly those related to data privacy, cybercrime, and human rights, can be applied to address doxing activities in some contexts. General trends and considerations. No universal definition. There isn't a specific international law or treaty that directly defines or regulates doxing. Data privacy laws. Many countries have data privacy laws that can be relevant. These laws often restrict the processing and sharing of personal data, and violations can lead to penalties. Then we have cybercrime laws. Cybercrime laws, like the Council of Europe's Convention on Cybercrime, Budapest Convention, can be applied in cases where doxing involves unauthorized access to computers or networks or the distribution of stolen data. Human rights law. International human rights law, such as the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, protects against arbitrary interference with privacy and reputation. National laws. Individual countries are enacting or strengthening their own laws to address doxing, often incorporating it into existing legislation related to privacy, cybercrime, or harassment.
Can I just clarify something real quick for everybody? Those two that Annie Mickey just read off, they stand for your right to privacy for your possessions, your property, which includes your cell phone number and your address and shit like that. You have the right to privacy for that kind of stuff. Even though it's common knowledge and publicly accessible, it doesn't mean you go around sharing it all willy nilly with people that don't even need it.
Right,
Okay, so
right.
that violates human rights and also violates a constitutional right, which is an existing law.
Mhm.
So just to clarify on those two.
And also, intent is very important.
Yes.
Intent has to be established as to why you would dig up someone's information. What is the purpose? Well, we all know
Yep.
what her purpose was. It certainly wasn't to apply for daycare, you
Yep.
know, or anything like that. So, and she did exactly what she intended to do with that information, even though she sits back and says, "Well, it's all public information." Okay, it may be, but not for you to do what you want to do with it. So, let me jump out of this one. Here's another one I'm going to share with you concerning adult cyberbullying statistics. This was pretty interesting to me. Oh, I jumped off the wrong one. Let me get to share my screen. There we go.
Mary Ellen, if you're going in, will you rinse this out and
Okay.
get me another cup of coffee, please? I need more coffee if I'm going to be on live with Auntie M.
Hey, Watty.
Oh, Auntie. Here we are,
Here
going
we
over the
are.
statistics.
Yes, Sloan, an international lawyer would be helpful in this situation. However, I'm not spending that kind of money on this heifer. Straight up, straight up. She ain't worth it. She ain't worth it. But, someone may need to hear this information, you know.
Yeah,
So, concerning adult cyberbullying statistics, scholarly articles for adult cyberbullying statistics, bullying and cyberbullying in adulthood, and there's these different things cited. But it says a different study indicated about 15% of participants had been cyberbullied, while young adults were the most cyberbullied group. Adults over 45 years old were not immune. Approximately 1 in 5 victims was in that age group. So, what is cyberbullying? Let's see what they have to say. Let's see. Here we go. What is cyberbullying? Thoughts of cyberbullying most often focus on children. Rarely, however, does the focus fall on adults, either as cyberbullies or as cyberbullying victims. But adults are both. Cyberbullying is substantially similar to what is commonly thought of as bullying, except that it occurs online. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services defines cyberbullying rather succinctly. Cyberbullying is bullying that takes place over digital devices like cell phones, computers, and tablets. Cyberbullying can occur through SMS, text, and apps, or online in social media, forums, or gaming where people can view, participate in, or share content. Cyberbullying includes sending, posting, or sharing negative, harmful, false, or mean content about someone else. Some cyberbullying crosses the line into unlawful or criminal behavior. How bad is it? A recent study of adult internet users revealed that more than one-third of respondents stopped, reduced, or in some other manner changed their online activity because of cyberbullying. And more than one quarter were victims of what they self described as severe online harassment. A different study indicated about 15% of participants had been cyberbullied. While young adults were the most cyberbullied group, adults over 45 years old were not immune. Approximately 1 in 5 victims was in that age group.
Okay.
Who is the cyberbully? In the workplace of adults who self categorized as victims of cyberbullying, about three-fourths reported being cyberbullied by colleagues, and almost one-third reported being bullied by a manager. Now that's interesting to me because as a content creator, technically, she and I and Lady Letitia and any other content creator out there is a colleague of hers. So this is spot on. It's on the money. So it says, though not exactly cyber bullies, many online scammers use similar bullying techniques to cajole and coerce people into doing things they might otherwise not do.
Yep.
Bullies of all types have certain traits in common. Often, they are emotionally immature. OMG, let me highlight that.
And a little
Often,
side note.
they are emotionally immature. Underperforming egotist. Oh boy.
A
Look a
little side
here.
note, if you do have cyberbullies and you go to try to report it to maybe a law enforcement officer,
Uh,
it'll probably do you no good because they'll just look at you and say it's a civil matter. You guys need to be smart when it comes to the internet and learn how to defend yourself in the smart ways and not
mhm,
indulge and let your emotions run high because I myself was cyberbullied and I wound up threatening the lives of my cyberbullies, which ended
mm,
up catching me a charge. So
mm.
you got to be careful on
Oh,
how
I
you
know.
react.
I know, and I
And
have not threatened this girl in any shape, form, or fashion. I have
yeah,
insulted her, just as she has insulted me.
well, good.
But when you dock somebody, that is crossing the line.
Yep,
That's just as bad as a threat.
yep.
And I don't care how she tries to paint the picture. The picture has already been painted. You are the aggressor. You started this with every individual that you are beefing with online at this time. You initiated this issue with each
Yep.
individual. You don't get to play the victim.
It just shows you how evil a cyberbully is because
Mhm.
to be a cyberbully, you have to be evil in your soul because you know for a fact as soon as you say something on the internet, haters are
Mhm.
going to run with it. It doesn't even matter if what you're saying is true. Like,
Right.
I had people showing up at my door trying to fight me over the shit people were saying about me. I didn't back down from any of them, which,
Mhm.
you kind of can't. But the people that cyberbully, it just goes to show you how evil their soul can be.
Mhm. Yep. Yep. So here we go. We've already covered the underperforming egotists. Sometimes they feel powerless and compensate for their feelings of insignificance by aggression, passive and active. Sometimes bullies seek to enhance their status by criticizing and trivializing others. Here we have the effects of cyberbullying. The effects of cyberbullying that adults feel are very similar to those that children feel. Among the immediate effects can be depression, insomnia, decreased self esteem, social withdrawal, increased feelings of anger, and irritability. Long term effects can be angry outbursts or substance abuse. So, with all that said, that's basically telling us what some of these effects are. It says in extreme cases, victims passively ideate ideates the S word. I wish I was unalived in parentheses, and actively,
Lawanda,
huh?
Lawanda, sometimes you can block people, but not all the times does that work. Like on YouTube, you can block people from your channel, but it doesn't always stop them from commenting, apparently,
Correct.
and
It
still
just,
being able to come into your live.
yeah, what that does, you can block a person. That just keeps you from seeing their comments. Now,
Yeah.
here's a perfect example of what happened with regard to that. A content creator, uh, I'll just name him, Quiet Storm, blocked Maggie from his chat, and she, it was pretty. It was a pretty slick move when you think about it. She joined his membership so she could have access to whatever information he might have been putting in members only. Okay. But by doing that also, when she joined his page, when she joined his channel, he couldn't even see that she joined because he had blocked her.
Hmm.
So sometimes blocking a person is not the best thing to do because you want to be
Yeah.
aware of what's going on in your channel. And when you block them, you're blocking visibility to yourself, but not the rest of your family.
Yep.
Okay? So that's why I don't block people. I block trolls, but I don't block people such as the Maggies or somebody that's, constantly trying to be a problem because I want to be fully aware. I want to see her coming because when she comes, if I block her and I don't see her, what have I done? It hasn't solved the issue. See? So, um, let's see. In extreme cases, victims passively, okay. In most extreme cases, S word act is successfully completed. Perhaps most egregious, however, is when the bully chides the victim into attempting or committing the S word. And
Yep.
I'm sure you guys remember that young lady I did a live stream on about a month and a half ago or so. Uh, she saved foxes. I can't recall the name of her channel, but her mission was to save animals. She no, Fonda, that YouTube is her job. She don't have a job. So, um, I lost my train of thought. Uh, oh, this young lady, she saved foxes from the fur mills, and she also saved other animals as well. And apparently, come to find out that she had some kind of a mental deficiency of some kind. I don't know exactly what, but she was bullied so badly by not just the competition in terms of other reserves that uh, rescue these animals, Some of her actual so called friends started bullying her online as well.
Yep,
And
I
she,
remember
in
that.
turn, unalived herself. She was a wife, she was a mother of a 4-year-old little girl. And that husband came up on the channel and read the most heart wrenching, heart wrenching announcement or uh, speech to those that may not have known that she was no longer with us, that, these people had bullied her into taking her own life. And the tears that that man shed as he read that statement was, it just would rip your heart out. And one thing that I'll never forget that he said in his statement, he says, "I wish you could have been there to see me find her lifeless body. I wish you could have been there to see me trying to pump life back into her chest, trying to bring life, a heartbeat back, but she was gone. I wish you could have been there to witness this." This man was so distraught, and you could clearly see he loved this woman. They had a beautiful relationship, a beautiful family, but because of cyberbullying, she couldn't take it. Now, some of us can take it. We can dish it out just as well as we can take it. But there's just some things you just don't do. One of which is putting out somebody's personal information on the internet and then start going in talking about my criminal background. Give me a
I
break.
mean, you're pretty open with that stuff, so I mean,
I've
they can't
been,
really do too
yeah.
much about it.
Well, she didn't know that. She didn't know that. And then she tried to twist it to make it sound like more than one charge. No, it's just one charge.
Yeah.
you know. But bottom line is this: you, unless you know what you're talking about, and when you step back and look at the big picture, she talks about, oh, she was smoking the C-rack. Okay, I was in my 20s, boo boo. You talking about something that went down in the 80s? She acts like her own private investigator, Lawanda, but something tells me she ain't the one doing all this investigating. And that's where I'm just gonna leave that statement alone right there.
Well, you guys remember that
Absolutely.
TikToker not that long ago that he did pretty much the same thing with unaliving himself because this guy and his girlfriend teamed up and tried to come out with this story about this guy and saying that he was an offender and all this other garbage just because they didn't like him. It wasn't
Yeah.
even true. But he was having people show up at his house. He was getting threatening emails, and like
Uh-huh.
he ended up he ended up unaliving himself on a live
Yeah.
on TikTok.
That's awful. Okay,
Like
Retretta, sweetheart, get you some rest, love. I'll see you tomorrow night. Love you.
that was sad because I actually used to follow that guy.
Yeah. Um, Lawanda, you and I are on the same page, sweetheart. You're definitely on the same page. And the truth will come out one day. Believe it or not, the truth will come out. All of it. I don't have any proof or anything. I'm not digging for it. I'm not looking for it. It's just a
Good night,
feeling I
Retretta.
have. It's just a feeling. Yes, QT. Yes, she did. So yeah, Maggot's gonna be Maggot, you know. And yes, Fonda, I sure do. Yep, you are absolutely right. So let's move on. Um, First and foremost, do not strike back. Oh, too late. Do not engage. Oh, too late. Do remain calm. Yes, I have been calm. The bully feeds off your reactions. Do not allow the bully the satisfaction of your reaction.
Yep.
Moreover, Responding puts you on the same level as the bully, and you could be subjected to similar sanctions if the situation deteriorates to that point. Hence, this is why I'm reading this online right now, because I'm sure, without a shadow of a doubt, that she is listening. And if she's not listening, her minions are listening. And I'm saying
Hmm.
all these things to protect not only myself, but to hopefully put a little bug in her ear about how to protect herself. Because this little back and forth thing ain't doing nothing for nobody. And if you think that your lawsuit that you're planning is going to take anybody down, no, it won't. Because you are just as guilty as anything, as anyone else for what you think you're going to sue somebody with.
All it's going to do is put
Exactly,
that
QT.
that woman in the spotlight. That's all it's
Yeah,
going to do. And it's going to be the spotlight in the wrong way because you're going to get my attention.
yep,
You don't
yep.
want it.
No, she don't.
You don't want it.
The next one, it says evaluate the relationship you have and want to have with the bully. Well, there's nothing to evaluate. I never had a relationship with her in the first place. Okay. Hence why it pisses me off so much. Okay. She tries to play the flip flop role, and I don't play the flip flop role. I'm going to call a spade a spade. You know, you brought the smoke, and you continued to bring the smoke until I had to smoke you right back. And my smoke is a lot darker than your smoke, sweetie. There's nothing you can say to me that could hurt me because I've been there and done that. And I'm sure nothing really hurts you, at least not visibly to our naked eye. But I tell you what, God don't like ugly, boo boo. Ain't too fond of pretty.
Uh, nope.
But we know you don't have to worry about that part. Faith said you got the right feeling, Auntie. They didn't get to scam like they wanted to. Now this is what happens when you deal with narcissists. It's called a smear campaign. Exactly. But again, Faith, this is her MO. She's using this very thing that you said. She's claiming to be the very victim of a smear campaign. Nobody's got time to be trying to calculate and do all this stuff just to get your raggedy behind off of YouTube. You're doing that on your own, sweetheart. You're doing that on your own. It's just that you have gone after so many people that everybody is clapping back at you and you want to claim victim. But see, just like you have receipts, so do we, with timestamps, dates.
Bam.
Boom. See, you can say what you want about this 62-year-old weirdo and all this stuff. Well, you know what? I can only hope you make it to 62. You better hope and
You ain't
pray.
62.
Man, I am 62, about to be 63 in September.
No, you ain't. You're 36. Whatever.
Bless your heart. You so sweet.
When you get that old, you got to start thinking of it dyslexically, okay? You're only
That
as old as you
hey,
feel.
hey, I tell you what, in all my aches and pains, I can still dance.
Hey, see that? Still 36 then.
Okay, but oh, let me get my brother up here. Hold on just a second, Charles. Good to see
Uh-oh.
you, love.
Charlie! Where's he at?
He's coming.
Hello? He's
He's
coming.
coming.
I got to
So
hide. Hold on.
it says, do not underestimate the power of the unfriend button and do not be afraid to use it.
Yep.
The decision is reversible if things become civil. If the person is a relative or someone with whom you want to maintain a relationship, try direct and respectful communication. The person might not know you feel, wait, the, the person might not know you feel you are being bullied or offended. Hold on. Hey, Charles.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
What up,
I'm
No,
just.
Charlie Brown?
how you doing, Black Line?
Oh, I miss you, brother. I ain't been on this channel in a minute. I've been busy, bro.
I know, I know. I don't know. I just want to come make one comment, then I'm going back to because I'm watching this press conference. They 6 people got shot in a Manhattan building, and the guy walked. This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you
Someone
walked
talking
in
said
about
right.
something
that
about
mass
that in
shooting
the
right now?
chat.
Yeah, I'm watching this on CNN. But anyway,
Oh
I just
shit.
want to comment real quick. I was listening to you read
Uh-huh.
the bullying thing, right? And you just said something, and it's so right, but it's so hard to do.
Exactly.
Like when you and Lady Letitia be on your live, you gotta
No,
be
on her
careful.
live. On her
Oh, her
live.
live or on your live, and you talking about this chick and
Uh-huh.
what you're gonna do, what you're gonna put in place. That has to stop for one thing,
Well, that's why I
because
say move
that
in
the reason why
silence.
if you do that, you need if y'all gonna team together, y'all need to email, y'all need to get on the phone because she's gonna use that. She gonna
That's
get on her
right.
platform every time to use that. And
That's right.
I was listening to you read that.
Yep.
You gotta stop going back and forth with her. Don't say
That's
that.
why
Don't
I'm
even
not.
mention her. Don't mention her name on your platform. Period. I guarantee she'll stop
Hmm.
because you ain't gonna give her nothing to say.
Well, what I've done. Hi, prophetic proverbs, sweetheart. I'm doing just fine, love.
Cause
I'm doing just fine.
she feed off of y'all. She
Well,
feed off
listen,
that.
Charles.
Yeah,
This is
go ahead.
why I'm reading this. I'm not just sitting here talking about this chick. I'm
Oh
talking about
yes,
legalities and what to
right,
expect in this situation because some people, it's just a matter of opinion. Some people think that there's nothing you can do about it because of the difference in where we live, where we
right,
reside. And some people seem to think that there is something that can be done. I just pulled up this information to make people aware that there are steps that you can take.
right,
You
right,
know what I'm
right.
saying? But you're
And I
absolutely right.
joined
Yeah, yeah.
and I
Because you
joined this,
said
Charles, because
okay, okay. But let me say this one thing and I'm done. Because in that thing you just said, because when you go back and forth, you just as worse as the other person. That's what it said in
Exactly.
there.
yeah.
But the
So
thing
when you stop
is,
giving her, because to make it for sure, the only content she got is you,
I
Danny,
know,
and Lady Letitia. That's
I
it.
know. But
And the
Charles, here's
more,
the difference. Here's the
yeah.
difference.
Hmm.
Words are one thing, doxing is
Oh yeah, I know
different.
the doctrine. Yeah, of course. If something
Doxing
has to
is
be done,
different.
if something, yeah, just like I said, all that talking, that don't matter. That shit can
Yeah,
roll off.
that
If you
don't
got thick
bother
skin,
me.
yeah, you
That
got
don't
thick
bother
skin,
me.
right? You got thick
It,
And
skin,
see,
that'll roll off.
yeah,
that's
and
But
why
that's
I
the
joined
point
up
I'm
in here,
making.
Charles, because
right, right, because
a lot of people get too emotionally drawn into it, and that's why I joined in here because I actually caught a charge for how I got emotionally
right,
drawn into it.
I heard you
So
earlier. Yeah, I heard
freaking
you.
Annie Mickey keeping her head together and she doing this like here, there might be somebody in the comments going through some of this. Hearing this might help them.
Yeah, yeah. And the
Well,
reason
and
why I
see,
say this because I watch her. I mean, intently watching her
we all
chat.
do.
They are lunatics. They are
Yeah,
lunatics. Her
yeah.
chat is crazy, and
Okay.
I'm not prejudiced, but a lot of them is from over England. They
Uh huh.
clear. I'm not prejudiced, but it's a lot of them. She got a whole
Okay.
bunch
So,
of
Yep.
them.
Charles, what you're saying right now, now let's be fair.
Uh huh.
Let's be fair. You're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing by saying what you're saying. See, it's
Right.
hard to not be able to view or to air uh, a perspective or an opinion without it being perceived as bullying by, or could be perceived as bullying by someone else. But we know that it's not because she's got thick skin, just like you got thick skin, just like I have thick skin. All of us can take an insult. But
Right.
what I'm not going to stand here and allow you to do is share my personal
Yeah.
information
Yeah. Yeah. Something got to
without
be done
my.
about that.
Exactly. That's I don't
Yeah.
care
Yeah.
about you calling me names. I can call you names too. You
Right.
know,
Right.
I can
Yeah.
call
That
you
ain't the issue. Right. The issue is her
right.
doxing.
The
Yeah,
doxing, that's what, but
yeah,
I'm just covering the cyberbullying part because this is part of her strategy. She is
Yeah.
right.
attempting to become or perceive herself to be a victim of
Yeah, and the thing about
cyberbullying.
it, yeah, right. But she, believe it or not, she is bullying because you know what she do? She goes in chats because she spoke on. I went in there today. She spoke on everything you said. You and Lady Letitia said, and she
I
got a
know she
problem
did.
with. Yeah, she got a problem with. I mean, this don't even make sense. People take their kids over their grandparents' house. You know, say if they're going out of town or they going on the
Mm-hmm.
cruise, and she got an issue with that. She tried to blow that up. That shit crazy.
Mm.
That's an idiot.
Well,
Yeah, see,
you
when
know,
you start doxing somebody's physical address and their phone number
Right.
and
I
stuff, you're
know.
jeopardizing their physical
Right.
safety. And
Right.
I
that's not
have
Exactly.
cool
children
either.
here. I have children
Especially
here.
that phone call, that phone number in the chat. She can have people calling you all willy nilly, man. And that
Oh,
shit
I've been getting
crazy.
Exactly.
calls. I've been getting calls.
For real?
That's
I've been
jeopardizing
getting
your
them. I
physical
don't
safety
answer.
at that point.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah. You need
answer.
to y'all need to get together and proceed on her.
I do not answer.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all need to do something
So,
about her.
Mama, I mean, I was born on during the daytime. It just wasn't yesterday.
Yeah, okay. All right, take
So
care of your business. Get
I
her.
appreciate you, Charles. Thank you.
I'll talk to you later.
All right,
Love you,
love.
brother Charles.
All right, take it easy, Black Line.
So, as I was saying, I'm sharing all this information to give everybody a mindset of what one may try to perceive themselves as being and could possibly be. But if you're the one that's dishing it out, then that makes you the bully. You
Yep.
see what I'm saying? If you're the
Yep.
one who initially starts the brawl, don't get mad when someone else finishes the brawl. This is not a physical thing, but she's very disrespectful and she knows this. She doesn't care. You know, I haven't gone in the way I could. Now I did get pretty tacky on a couple of occasions, but for the most part, I never put her information out there in the street. And just let the record show, I have your information too, boo boo. I've had it for quite some time. But I'm a grown ass woman. I don't have to go there with you on this.
Now, I don't think you being tacky on any platform, honestly, because every video I've watched, you've always had class with the way you smack somebody's virtual ass on the internet. Okay, so whenever you say you do some tacky things, I don't believe it. I call bullshit on that. It's got to have class.
Well, again, I've come to realize on YouTube is a business. I keep saying that over and
Yeah,
over and
it
over
is.
again. YouTube gets a kick out of this. This makes them lots of money. They get lots of ads. People are watching, and content creators are using it as content. Let's be real about it. Everybody, not just her and I, not just Lady Letitia. There's other content creators that are not even in this beef that are using this as content. So people are using this as a means of income. However, you do not cross the line by doxing someone. That's where you cross the line. You can call me anything, everything but a child of God. That cannot hurt me. That could never hurt me because your opinion of me is meaningless to me. You have no heaven or hell to put me in. So therefore, what you think about me don't mean a doggone thing. But when you put me and mine in harm's way, then we got a problem, a big
Yeah, I
problem.
can promise you, I'll never do that to you, Auntie M, unless somebody brings it to my doorstep. Like, I don't chase drama like that on my platform, and I'm a creator. I don't like people doing that to people, man.
Right. But see, we have to be careful to walk a very thin line. And I use Charles as an example. Charles
Yep,
means well. That's my brother, and I'm gonna always claim him as my brother. But
I like
Charles came
Charles.
up on the platform and said his opinion, and that could be considered bullying on her in her eyes,
Yeah,
or in her own little small-minded narrative. Anybody that speaks against her on any platform is is bringing light to the situation, whether it's to give good advice or anything. I will, Charles. I sure will. I'm definitely gonna handle my business. Okay. But all I'm saying is this, is that there is a line that has been crossed. And I'm not a petty individual, because if I was, I would have doxed you in return, sweetheart. But see, I can not only emit class, I can spell it too. CLASS. And you ain't got to remove the CL and become one. That's all I'm saying. I coulda, woulda, shoulda, but I won't, because number one, I'm not petty. I'm not petty. I've been petty in the past, but I'm a grown ass woman.
what up, Urban Media Productions? It's the
Oh
first time
yes,
I've
I
seen
am
your
moving in
comment.
silence, Urban. But this is my channel. And if I elect to talk about this woman and get her to understand where I'm coming from, so be it. I appreciate everybody's concern. I really do. I love you all, and I know you have my back, and I know that you don't mean any ill will. But sometimes you got to address the devil in the way in which they understand.
Yep.
Because if the ditch you dig for me, you better dig too. We all know that saying. The ditch you dig for me, you better dig too. She'll understand when she has to face it, Charles. That's all I'm saying. And I am moving in silence. Don't nobody know what I'm doing. But what I am
Auntie
doing
M,
today,
I kind of agree with brother Charles there. She probably won't never agree with it because I think she been thrown against the ceiling too many times as a child. You know.
well, again, that's neither here nor there. I don't care what that's not my concern. But my concern is this: I'm going to stand for what's right. And I can say what I want to say. And I'm not going to be
Mhm.
made to feel some kind of way because I'm not speaking in the way that people think I should.
Do
I'm a
you, boo
human
boo?
being just like anybody else. But I do know how to convey myself with some semblance of class.
See, there it
Point
is. I
blank,
knew it was
period.
classy.
So let me finish off with this little narrative that I was reading off. Keep logs, screenshots, and images of everything that happens, every message and every contact. Well, we know that we're all doing that. Let's be real, we're all doing that. If the bullying is happening at work, work is related or involves is work related or involves a coworker, follow your employer's policies and recommendations. Boom. That's where YouTube comes in. This is where you because this ain't just about Maggie. This is bigger than Maggie. This is a YouTube issue. This is why I'm talking about it. This
Get
is
'em.
exactly why I'm talking about it. I'm not talking about this just to get just to piss Maggie off. But there needs to be some kind of understanding that YouTube holds some responsibility as well.
Yeah.
Is somebody playing music? Is that you, Zay? Can you turn that down? Because I don't want to get hit with copyright. So
I couldn't
I'm
even hear it, Auntie.
yeah, but sometimes these computers pick things up that we don't even realize,
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just
But
letting you know I couldn't hear it.
yeah. But the bottom line is that this is going to have to come to a stop at some point in time. And I do believe if we stay steadfast, I know I'm going to stay steadfast in what I need to do. And I do move in silence. But I have every right to express my opinion and how I feel about certain situations and circumstances above her. I'm talking about YouTube in particular. We have rules and regulations that we're expected to follow. So, our expectations from YouTube should be to do the same and not pick and
Yeah,
choose.
very true.
They cannot pick and choose what they are going to do and what they're not going to do. And this process has taught me quite a bit. And I think that if you follow the procedure correctly, inevitably it will happen as it should. I may not like the way it comes out. Hi, Q Rock. How are you, sweetie? And I'm not saying I won't or I will, but I'm just saying, you win some, you lose some, you know. But one thing is for sure, you don't go after to destroy anybody. And nobody is out to destroy this woman. I'm not. I can't speak for other people, but I'm not out to destroy this woman. But what you're not going to do is continue to insult me and think that I'm just going to sit there and take it, especially when I consider myself quite the individual that can come back and clap back.
What up, Q Rock?
I didn't live this long being weak, and I'm not going to start now. And that's to anybody with any opinion. So I'm going to exit out of this one thing right here. And the last thing I want to go over is very brief, very brief. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm going to share this one thing because, like I said, there does seem to be um, a perception that there's a certain level of protection on that part, on that person's part. And that's not necessarily the
Yeah.
case. So let me share my screen with you because, laws are changing on a daily basis. Oh, sorry about that.
You're
I hit
good.
the wrong button. Okay.
Auntie M got tired of me already.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This comes from the government of Canada. This is their website. Legal consequences of cyberbullying from Public Safety Canada. Cyberbullying can be against the law. Cyberbullying is not just hurtful, it can have serious legal consequences. Learn about the consequences. Oh, this thing is so large. Let me reduce this if I can. Okay. Learn about the consequences you could face if you bully or harass someone online. Cyberbullies can have their devices taken away. Now, this is Canada law. This ain't American law. I'm making this a big, hey, check this out. Cyberbullying is not just hurtful, it can have serious legal consequences. Learn about the
Yeah.
consequences you could face if you bully or harass someone online. Cyberbullies can have their devices taken away, have to pay their victims, and may even face jail time. I didn't make that up.
That also varies to what state you're in on how serious they'll take it. a lot of
Right, but
states
this
like
is
mine,
Canada. This is
yeah,
Canada. This is not
Canada.
American law. Okay, I'm just sharing with my fellow Americans and anyone else that is not from America that are not from Canada. This is the potential ramifications from Canada, because the perception is, oh, there's nothing they can do. I'm here in Canada, they can't touch me. Well, maybe I
Actually,
can't touch you, but Canada can touch you.
yep.
Possible criminal charges. Depending on the conduct of the cyberbully, those involved could be charged with the following offenses under Canada's criminal code. The first one is sharing intimate images without consent. Now, of course, that's not an issue in any of these cases. Okay. Criminal harassment. Now, I could click on this link and it'll bring you a description of it. Uttering threats, intimidation. All of these have descriptions. I encourage each and every one of you who want to go and check out this website to do so. Government of Canada. Legal consequences of cyberbullying. And these are the different criminal codes. Mischief in relation to data. Unauthorized use of computer. Identity theft. Extortion. False messages, indecent or harassing telephone calls. Now let's stop right there. Have we heard about threats to call people's neighbors, family members? We've been hearing these very threats. You can't backpedal and erase it. You can't. Counseling the S word. Incitement of hatred. That's another point right there. What are we doing with the chats? Inciting hatred amongst the people that are following you. Defamatory libel. Let me see. Public incitement of hatred. Offense against the person and reputation.
Oh shit! I think my phone's about to die, Auntie M.
Okay, sweetheart. If you
I'm
gotta
gonna have to
go,
hop off here.
jump on down. I understand. I understand.
Love y'all.
Take care, love, and I'll talk to you later. This won't take much longer. I'm just gonna read the rest of this and y'all can, take what you will from it. Sharing intimate images without consent. We don't have this issue. I know. We don't have this issue because nobody has done this on either side, any side, to my knowledge. Sharing intimate or images or videos of a person without their consent is a crime. This law is in place to protect privacy and applies to everyone's privacy and applies to everyone, not just people under 18. All of that is basically pertaining to if someone were to share pictures, videos that are of a, what nature, individuals engaging in a certain act. And unbeknownst to them, they don't know that these images are recorded in some shape, form, or fashion. So, to my knowledge, none of this has not done any of these things. And to my knowledge, no one else has either. So, I'm just basically sharing this with you because people need to understand that this is not just oh well, there's nothing you can do about it. There's always something you can do about it. What you do is what you do in silence. So, with all that said, let me jump out of here real quick. Remove it. So anyway, that was my whole point of this. I'm not here to bash that woman. I'm not here to talk about that woman. I done did all the insults I'm going to do. But it needs to be understood that this is a serious matter, that other people should also take note, that even the content creators, it's one thing when content creators are talking about it. No, Fonda, I have never heard of that. Never heard of that. Excuse me. But this is all having a toll. This is taking a toll on all of us, not just the content creators, but all of us, everybody in everyone's chat. This is having an effect on them as well. There are people in the chat that are doing the same things in the chat room that we are doing on the platform. And I'm just trying to bring awareness to others that this ain't just a her and I thing, or her and me and Lady Letitia and Danny and AT2 and anybody else that might be involved. It's not just the content creators that are dealing with this or could be held liable in some shape, form, or fashion. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, because this isn't a bash Maggie. This is not the bash Maggie show. I'm tired of her. I'm tired of her. Yeah, I know, Sloan. I know. Exactly 8 with the 24. That's one of the biggest problems, is that the egging on. You see it in the chat all the time. The insults are flying not only on that camera, but they're flying in that chat room as well. And at some point in time, see, a lot of people do not believe that feds are in these chat rooms all over the place. People don't want to believe that. But we've got federal agents all through the chat rooms monitoring what's going on. Fonda. I mean, there's nothing wrong with not liking a person. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't like what possesses her. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the spirit that possesses her. That's right, 8. But I'm talking about the feds. I'm talking about the real feds. They have agents that go all through these chat rooms and monitor. Don't think for 1 minute that there aren't federal agents that are completely aware of what's going on and who's behind what, because there's people behind the scenes that we ain't seeing, if you know what I'm saying. There's people behind the scenes pulling little strings here and there, and they have an agenda too. So I'm just bringing awareness about it. But with all that said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Thank you, Faith. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and end this live. And I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but we're going to talk about something fun. But I appreciate you guys hanging with me this long. I think we've had a wonderful, productive evening. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Sloan. I appreciate it. I really do. And, we getting there. This is just a bump in the road. That's all. It's just a bump in the road. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Charles, if you still there, brother dear, I love you. I appreciate you so much. Charles don't play about Auntie. He don't play about Auntie. I love all you guys. So, with all that said, I'm going to thank everybody for coming, and we will convene again tomorrow night. I love y'all. Take it easy now. Peace.
Hey Mickey. Oh Mickey, you're so fine. So fine, you blow my mind. Oh Mickey, you're so fine. So fine, you. Oh Mickey, you're so fine.
The like button, it don't cost you nothing.